So the impact that True Strength had on me personally is the fact that it showed me how much a community can be brought together by doing something that is a good cause and bringing awareness to something that others might not be as aware about. I feel like it had a big impact on the student body by bringing the student body together as well. Seeing the amount of people that came out to the True Strength game was truly inspiring and inspirational to, I feel like, a lot of the Russ community because our numbers were up a very high percent, correct, compared to our other games during the basketball season. So seeing that the student body wanted to come out and show support to True Strength was really inspiring to not only our committee, myself, but the community as well. And it just shows how much a community can come together and how big of an impact something great like this can make on people.
So a special memory that really stood out to me during the True Strength event was during the game when the kids were on the bench and got their names announced with the basketball players and they each were partnered up. Just seeing like the excitement on their face and just experiencing something that they've never experienced before was truly just like amazing to see, and it like brought tears to everybody's eyes, I think.
For me, my favorite memory was when they joined us in the herd, which is like our student group, and some of them like have never got that experience before, and being able to like be there with them and guide them through that, teaching them the chants, like that was easily my favorite part.
My favorite memory was as well them joining the herd with all of us, but also not only for the event night itself a memory, but a big memory for me was the after effects, seeing what the event has raised to bring to the kids. It allowed them to do many internships around our community, for them to go out and have those experiences within the community and have the opportunities to work jobs or to do that, because the money that we raised from the event has helped to give them more opportunities than what they have had before.
So as a teacher and advisor, for me, watching all of the students on the committee grow from this experience has been truly incredible. Myself included, I learned so much. I think we all want to do the right thing and we all want to be nice and be inclusive, but maybe we didn't know how. And this journey really has helped us all not only improve ourselves and how we connect and really help and support our special ed departments, but also help the student body, help our peers, and really become an advocate for these athletes and create really a transforming culture within our school.
I think Ms. Miller addressed that perfectly, and to build off of that, I would say that I have personally grown, and seeing the rest of the student body and the True Strength Committee has grown by creating that connection with our special education students and with the staff, being able to see them in the hallways and address them by their names and having that connection, seeing that smile come across their face brings a smile to my face. It makes me feel more connected by being able to say hello and address them by their names, and I know that it makes the rest of our committee feel more connected as well.
Along with that, it also shows a good example for all the other students. Like if they see us talking to those students, they're like, oh, like we know those students too, and we can talk to them as well.
In general, I feel as if it just makes everyone feel more connected.
And I think it started very important conversations. There was one student we had on our team that very openly and humbly said, I want to do this, I just don't know how. And that really opened the floodgates of, you know what, we all feel that way. And it was a great partnership with our special ed staff to help us, teach us. We want to learn, we want to do better, we want to build this culture, we just don't know how. So it was not only inspiring for our True Strength athletes, but ourselves as well.
Yeah, and I think it's okay to feel confused or lost or not sure on how to approach certain situations, and you just want to make sure that you're doing it correctly. And I think it takes a lot for someone to come forward and say they want to do this and that they're not sure how, but they are willing to and that they want to. I think that says a lot about someone and someone's personality, and it was truly touching to see a lot of our student body and our True Strength Committee come forward and take that step to put themselves out there and to be able to connect with the students.
Yeah, and with our True Strength Committee coming forward and saying that they, needed help or needed guidance on how to interact with these students, we also opened up to make more connections between us and the special education staff. They helped us in multiple ways, telling us what to do, how to do it. You know, if it was providing them with something that we didn't think of. So having them by our side to help us guide us for those situations, it was great to have them. Yeah, so advice that I would give for students who want to get involved in true strength is just to come into it very open-minded. You can't come in just saying, like, this is what needs to be done, this is how we're going to do it. Like, there's been so many things that we plan and it changes, but we have to go with the flow. There's so many different situations that arise. It's just during the process that you're not going to expect, but having an open mind and being willing just to change it on the fly or, you know, be in that situation is the easiest way to get events like this to be successful.
During our first event that we hosted, some of our favorite parts were parts that were not planned. And that's like a huge part of True Strength and like working with these kids because they enjoy things that maybe we didn't think of. So having the opportunity to start different things and different activities that even we don't plan is easily.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. And the building off the advice part, just as Olivia said, open-minded, be willing to learn, be willing to be flexible, be willing to be opening. You need to come in open-minded and just wanting to learn new things and learn how to interact and learn kind of our process and how to go with the flow when things aren't planned. Just keep on going, keep on pushing through, because like Amber had said, sometimes that turns out to some of the best things.
And I would just offer, get involved. It's not a special club. It's not, I mean, this started as such a small idea that transformed into an amazing program that we are thrilled about. And it all started because someone had a small idea that we were able to partner with Headlines, and they saw something great in what these students were doing. So don't be afraid to be bold. If you're shy, if you're nervous, leave it at the door. It's a welcome, very open community, very safe space. Well, everybody's welcome, and we, just hope that, you will consider that in the future because the impact has been truly life-changing for all of us.
Yeah. Something small turned into something extraordinary.
To me, True Strength means recognizing every single individual that's a part of our community and then celebrating their differences.
To me, True Strength is opening doors for opportunities that some might not have thought were possible. It's where some see disability, we see opportunity, and I think that is our biggest motto for this whole committee and what we are going to aim for.
And sharing that message is so important that we see abilities where some see disabilities, because it's so important to make sure everyone feels included, and that's why we created True Strength and why this program is so special, is to connect with those students.
True Strength to me is really about celebrating everyone. Every individual has something to give to this world, and really unlocking that and breaking down the barriers to have tough conversations and to educate and teach people how to really be more inclusive and celebrate everyone's abilities has really been the inspiration behind True Strength and has personally impacted me. DECA is a career tech student organization that is really focused on business, but also helps students develop leadership skills as they go into various careers in business. But a very important component to DECA is community service and philanthropy. So this kind of started with a very small field day activity that our DECA team wanted to compete in, and went to state competition and morphed into something beyond our imagination. So last year, these three lovely ladies took the True Strength program through DECA. They got state champions at Ohio DECA and made it all the way to Anaheim, California, where they achieved top 20 international finalist level as a result of their True Strength work in our Ross community. So we're incredibly proud, but it also goes to show that DECA is so much more than just focusing on business, but really giving back to the community while using those important leadership and business skills.
And building off of that, we were able to make it to those levels through DECA because we were able to connect with our judges. And we had judges like crying because they were so heartfelt with the video that we showed, and like seeing these students be this involved, they absolutely loved it.
For True Strength being so relatable, I think how Amber had said, how the judges were crying from being so heartfelt, it's such a relatable organization for so many people to want to get involved in, for so many people to be able to relate to and be like, wow, I wish I had something like that when I was in school or in my community. And it's just truly relatable because it's such a good organization that DECA has truly helped us build, and I think that we have just really built off of that and made this something bigger than anyone would have really thought of if we weren't able to take it to the competitions and be able to compete at that level to show people what this organization is really about.
And with that impact, we hope that other DECA programs can then build off of True Strength and open up their own True Strength program within their school and community.